Okay. Hello, everyone. So, we are back with another success story today. And I'm really excited to have a very strong mom with me. So, we have Bhavna, and I am personally amazed to see the transformation journey which Bhavna had for last 4 weeks. But let's hear from her. What was her experience, how she felt, and what improvements she saw during the healing sessions. So, hi Bhavna, welcome to the YouTube channel.
Hi, Rupali.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Great, even. Yeah.
Good to hear. Okay, so Bhavna, let's get started. So, I'm really keen to hear from you now. So, first of all, I just wanted to know from you. So, I think it's been 4 weeks
Yes,
since we were into the healing sessions.
yes,
So,
yes.
before 4 weeks, I just wanted to understand from you what was your state of mind? What were some of the bigger challenges which you were going through?
Mm.
And then we'll talk about how you overcame in the last 4 weeks. So over to you.
So, I think I met you at a very opportune or very perfect time in my life because we were having a rough patch in a lot of aspects at home, in emotionally and with a lot of things at home. So that kind of led me to be a little. I feel I was in a negative zone where though externally I might have seemed like I'm great and I'm dealing with a lot of things very well, but internally I felt that I was in a negative zone. So I'd wake up in the morning and I'm already stressed, and that's how I'd start my day, which was not great because that'll just carry on to everything else I do for the rest of the day. So it's like a pylon effect where you
Correct.
start with something negative, and then the next thing you do is also ends up irritating you if something goes wrong. Then the next one and the next one, and that's how my day was. So and that will just reflect in the way I interacted with everybody. I think not outsiders, but especially people at home.
True.
And I might snap at them, and I might just get irritated, and I might say something which I actually wouldn't needn't have said, but it
Yes.
just comes out. And I mean, my family has been very, what do I say, supportive and very patient with me, I'd say. But it was a very wrong way to kind of start your day and to carry on, and that
True.
was something that I really wanted to change. And I think by the time I met you, I was ready to change that.
Yeah.
I think that was the important point for me, where okay, it's time to help myself, and that's when you kind of came in. Another thing was that because I kind of took a short, I say, a break from the typical way I worked in my profession. So that kind of gave me a little bit of lack of confidence. Otherwise, also I'm a little like I'm a person who kind of gets stressed during presentations and when I'm in front of a crowd and things like that. So that and the break or the gap did not do much good for that aspect of my confidence. So
Correct.
I get overwhelmed, and then the brain kind of like my thoughts are going in all sorts of directions. It's very difficult for me to focus then.
True.
So I think that was another aspect because right now after the short break, I was also kind of getting ready to go back to work.
True.
So again, that was something that I needed to work on, and that was something that I wanted to kind of get a grip on how things, how I'm working. So I think that's where it was very important for me to do something like this. And
True.
I at a point where I was thinking, what should I do? Like, where should I focus, or where, how can I help myself? And then the healing
Yeah.
came in. That's
True.
when
Yes. So to summarize, yeah, couple of things. First thing is like starting the day with negativity, which definitely impacts everything which we do during the day. And second thing which you mentioned is getting back to work after kind of a maternity break which you had,
yeah,
but then you had a little or less clarity on how to get back and get that confidence to again start your work,
right.
right? Okay. So during this journey of 4 weeks, what were few of your miraculous moments, I'll say, or some of the results which you experienced for yourself while doing the healing? So did it really help you, the sessions which we had?
it really helped. One thing I definitely want to say was initially the change that I felt was initially when you'd ask me, okay, you want to work on something today, and then I'd say there would be some emotion or some negative thought or something that I'd want to talk about. And as we progressed and we were ending the sessions, I realized that no matter what happened the previous day, the next day morning when you asked me the question, I was like, no, I'm fine. I think my day was okay, manageable, or there's no baggage that I've carried on for the next day.
True.
And that was a beautiful thing for me. That was like a eye opener, because I think we talked about it in the session also, that okay, I mean, I can move on and not carry over things from what happened previous day. And that was beautiful for me. And the other thing was I found myself being very patient and very calm, and less reactive and impulsive. That was like a revelation, I think, for my family members also. So, like, my husband would say something, and then which I would have reacted drastically earlier.
Okay.
I'd say, that's fine, I'll handle it. Okay, that's fine, we can manage. And he'd be like, are you sure? And that was actually very nice to feel and see. Even his surprise was nice to see at that point of time. So,
True.
and my daughter is 2.5, so she also reacts, like she understands when my moods are off and things
Mhm.
like that. Could, I think that also changed a lot, because the way my demeanor with her, I'm not irritable or I'm not frowning, and that I could see the change in her when I'm interacting with her, spending time with her. She was also very giggly and like, okay, this is fun to do with mama, so that kind of a thing. So those are the changes that would definitely be there. Another main thing was just soon after we were almost done with the 4 weeks, I had a training program which I was taking,
Mhm.
and that was a very good experience for me, because you told me about visualization, and you told me about the healing techniques, and I implemented it, and it was a very different experience for me to be the trainer and to portray, to explain, or to interact with others, because I felt my level of confidence was much more than usual, and I was extremely calm, and I was you could see that okay, I was able to convey myself or whatever I wanted to very well, and that's the kind of feedback I got after the training, and that was great to
Awesome.
hear.
So I think you have covered almost everything, and I'm really amazed to see the transformation because, as you mentioned, the first point when you came, the first week was really kind of all the emotions coming out, and
Yes.
trying to figure out, okay, how to control those emotions.
Yes.
And since second week, I mean, I saw really a transformation in you. And as you said that before coming to the session itself, you were prepared that you really need to help yourself. So that kind of a mindset is very important as a student, and that I found in you, that you picked up so fast. So I mean, that was really very good experience with you. And second thing which you told about, okay, your emotions, leaving the past baggages and then starting the day with new energy, which was not there earlier.
Yes.
So that also happened in just couple of weeks, so that was also really amazing. Then you spoke about relationship with family members, with your spouse, and oh my god, I think people take years to get mastery over that, where you need to be patient with everybody around, and you really learned it so fast. And because you were doing practice, whatever we were discussing, you were
Yeah.
regularly doing it on yourself, so that really helped to get you these fast results.
Yes.
And the presentation which you told, I know, because in the morning when we started, you were like, okay, I'm nervous. And by the end of the session, when we completed the whole exercise, you were like, oh my God, I just want to go there and I'm so confident about my presentation before it happened.
Yes.
So, I really, I'm proud of you that, you have picked up things really fast in these 3 to 4 weeks. So keep going and keep practicing.
I will. I think even after our sessions, and I have carried on, and that's actually shown me changes, which is definitely motivating for me to keep at it. So yeah, I think that is the main thing. Yeah.
And so let's talk about, apart from the results, any 2 3 things which you want to mention was kind of an eye-opening experience for you, or you heard for the first time, and then it's really giving you lots of benefits in your day-to-day
Uh,
routine.
for me, I had never heard or done the pillow technique,
Okay.
and I think that within the first week that we tried it, I found a change. Maybe not word to word as what I had put down, but
Yes.
definitely I could notice the change in the thing that I wanted to get done.
Yeah.
So that was a really eye-opening thing for me, because I mean, I never expected it because yeah, but when I was putting those things down, the words down, I was not very sure that it's gonna happen, or we're gonna go anywhere near that.
Yeah.
But immediately I started seeing a change in how that was working on. That was wonderful for me. The
Hmm.
other thing is the intentions for the day, the part where you had asked me to put down the intention for the day, and that actually made a lot of difference and gave me a lot more clarity for the day. I feel
True.
like, okay, what do I need to look forward to? Or it helped to organize my mind or my thoughts. That what do I need to get out of this day? That was a wonderful thing for me. So, and another thing was the exercise where we did the questions of the 13 questions about
The
uh, it,
values.
yeah, the values.
Yes.
And I realized that I'm not doing the things that I would actually, I actually want to do.
Want to do.
And that gave me a lot more. And it was really surprising to me to see some of the things I put down for that exercise. Oh, do I really want to do this? I had to question myself. Like, so I think that was a beautiful thing for me also, because I never knew that some of the things in that were important to me till I did that exercise. Or
No.
because a lot of things have taken a back seat in the last couple of years. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's a beautiful thing.
True. So, knowing that what you actually value in your life, it's
Yeah,
a very big discovery, because a lot of people, they don't know till the
yeah,
end that what they wanted to do actually. So that kind of a clarity which you got, I'm really happy. So it's like, okay, you connected with yourself. So you feel more connected to what exactly your soul needs from you. Correct.
yes,
Then you mentioned about having a clarity of the day, intention of the day. And this is so powerful, because whatever you spoke from in the beginning, that I was not having a clarity and I was confused, lack of focus, or starting my day with negativity. So now, because you are doing all these techniques, you are more, focused. You
yeah,
know what you want from the day.
yes,
Correct. So
yeah,
that's helping you in, streamlining your day.
yes,
So,
definitely.
so awesome. Very nice. Okay, Bhavna. So in the end, I just wanted to ask you, there are so many people who are watching this session today. So what message you want to give to people? Are these sessions really helpful? Will they help in their life? And how they can change their life with these sessions?
So with these sessions, what I just absolutely realized was no matter how much you change the outside, unless you change yourself, or if you want to change things in your life, that is, if you want to take that step towards a change, then it's nothing external. Everything has to be from within. And our mind is a very powerful tool, is what I've understood. Like you can actually change the entire your outlook with such a session. That's what I feel. And
Yes.
how you look at your future, how you look at your days ahead, or even the next hour. So I think all that would change when you do something like this. And I think that is a wonderful gift that I got from you. So yeah.
Sure. Thanks, Bhavna, for sharing that. Because, see, it's all about taking the responsibility. Because whenever we go in life and there are rough phases in our life, the first thing which we do is blame outside situations or blame other people. But these are the sessions which are very, important to understand that everything starts with us. So whatever
Yes.
energy we, reflect to the universe, the same thing we get back. So that concept you understood so beautifully, and you have applied it, and then you are getting the results. So
Yes.
it's like the complete thing. So I'm really happy that from now on, the way you will look at your days, at your weeks, at your months, or your years, it would be a different perspective than what you had maybe 4 weeks back, and
Yes.
that will completely change everything for you. Correct.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So thanks, Bhavna. Thanks for your time today.
Thank
Really
you for
happy.
having me.
And I wish you all the success, and whatever dreams you have for your life, everything will come true. So just keep
Thank you.
practicing and keep learning. Uh, so thanks everybody else who is watching us today. And if you want to join my healing sessions, I have put the link of the WhatsApp in the description box. So do join and start experiencing the magic for yourself. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks, Bhavna.
Bye.
Bye.